like thousands of others across the country. It's a place to go if you want to be seen, and to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Give everybody the strength and ability to do what they do best, and that's make people laugh.
Everybody want to be famous! Nobody want to put the work in. Our job is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish.
Hey, I want to welcome you to the Corner Convo. This is episode 249. Thank you for turning down your dial, man. If you don't like this episode, make sure you pick another one.
Absolutely.
That shit dumb as hell. My name is Amon. Say what you want, just spell my name right. To my immediate left, my brother, the internet's #1 hater, Abasi Thompson.
You're welcome.
I like that. Nothing more, nothing less.
You're welcome.
Hey, look, so this podcast for Chicago, by Chicago. We like to highlight our tastemakers, our influencers, our movers and shakers, and then kind of work our way out. And I don't know if we have a whole lot of Chicago, but some dumb shit just happened in Chicago. And this is probably why the YNs don't respect authority and or CPD.
Because he was a YN.
He was definitely a YN.
He was.
We had a young man that went through the entire process. First, you got to pass the test.
Yep.
You got to pass the psyche valve. You got to pass the background.
Couple physicals.
The physicals.
Run, jump, touch your toes.
The mile and a half in 13 minutes. Like he did all that.
Right.
He's in the academy. This academy is still being held at Whitney Young?
No.
Okay, where are we at now?
We got, what it is, 1300 West Jackson, but we got a new academy over off Chicago Avenue, Kilbourne. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Hey, I love it. Well, I can get out my garage, make a right, a left, a right, and a left. I'm there, bro. I'm there. Love it.
So this young recruit.
What'd he do?
He was in the police academy, very similar to the movie. I just don't know if this is part 3 or 4.
Police Academy?
On some Taco Bell shit. You know what I mean? Just doing too much, man.
Right.
And, they're running him through the different
scenarios.
Right,
for training.
And he gets pat down because they're doing a drug pat down.
They're doing a scenario about how to search people when you're looking for suspect narcotics. You like them terminologies?
I love that.
Plural. I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying?
You're working right now.
Yeah,
okay?
dog, suspect narcotics.
And what the funny part is, he had 8 grams of crack on him. And this wasn't part of the scenario.
At all.
Now to his credit, I'll say this. Maybe he was trying to see if his guys or CPD
was really on
it. But the more fucked up part is his recruit partner snitched on him. Another guy. See, ain't no blue line. Ain't no trust out here, man.
Been telling y'all.
Snitched on him
Immediately.
How does this happen?
Joe, people just stupid, man. It's been, since I came out that joint 20-something years ago, man, it's been some of the most ridiculous stuff happening in the academy. People stealing, we got buildings we use for scenarios across the street. You got recruits stealing keys and throwing parties in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. This is real stuff. It was in the news. They tried to wash it out the news, though. You got people out here without a gun and badge trying to pull people over in their recruit uniforms, all kind of dumb stuff. Bro, if you don't get your ASS back into the academy and fuck all that, though. Imagine signing up to be the police. Imagine just signing up to be the police, man. You want to learn, you want to serve and protect. You want to be the best you can be for the city of Chicago. Chicago deserves it, man. It needs it. It wants it.
We need
you know? And instead of learning how to be the police, you get treated to the greatest magic trick you've ever seen in your life. You know what I'm saying? The instructor gave recruit 1 imitation drugs to put on recruit, to use in the scenario, to put on recruit 2. So they put the fake drugs in recruit 2's pocket, right? So imagine putting fake drugs in somebody's pocket and pulling real drugs back out, bro. What the fuck, dog? I couldn't believe it. I'm just glad they wasn't black. Ha ha.
They wasn't black?
They wasn't black, bro.
Give me the names.
They wasn't black. I can't remember, dog. It was definitely Latino or Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? And then, on top of that, my man was feeling the pressure. They said, where you get it from? I got that report on my phone. Where you get it from? Where you get it from? What is this? He was like, it's nothing. It's garbage. My man, the dude hands going numb. It got to be something. He said, oh, these ain't my pants, no way. These my brother pants. His brother is, guess what? another police officer. I said, this finna get real good, fam. This finna get real good. I'm gonna keep y'all posted.
All right. I just need to know.
It was only $8,000. That's $520, bro, something like that.
That's it. Like, you really make that in a day, fam.
you just threw that away.
You know what I'm saying?
So two things gonna happen. Either he not gonna be the police no more, or his brother finna get suspended for a long time. His brother can really get out of it. Hey, man, you know what? Something happened, skirmish, scrum, things going crazy. I forgot it was in my pocket. Hey, man, you know. But as long as you don't got no arrest with inconsistent amount of drugs on a report versus the inventory bag, because you got inventory drugs, then he'll be straight. But he can come up with an easy, look at it, you talking to a really good liar and a thief. I can tell you got that, buddy. Call me, Officer Thompson. I got you. I got you, bro. I got an easy story for you.
I'm like low-key, I just thought about this. I'm actually rocking with dude, man, because first of all, you were able to sneak the drugs in, know that you were having this training. What if he just wanted to see how real everybody was?
So what if he was actually getting that shit off in the academy? He was like, what if he was actually getting it off in the academy, bro? Police do drugs. Let's be very clear. They do drugs.
So y'all do drugs and then go out here and work?
Yes. They. Don't, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
All right, so needless to say, these are the people that y'all have serving and protecting. The crazy part is, like, I did all of those things and I still have a lawsuit.
Hey, but don't you want the shooter out here looking for guns? We know where you hide guns at. Don't you want the drug dealer looking for drugs? We know where you hide drugs at.
Here's the real truth. The police department, look, newsflash, people. The police department is full of ex-drug dealers and gang members.
Steppers, YNs, and just ONs now. You know, you look, hey, face ass.
And then you have, now we keep it real. It's some racists out there. So the whole gambit is covered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a gumbo.
Everybody gets in. Just like my man was filling out the application and snitched on himself.
I know a lot of them, dude. I just have to look at them. Hey, B, man, what do? You cannot fix this, bro. You should look. What you can do is look for another job. That's what you can do, bro.
People, if you want to be the police, and I'm not going to say you want to be, but you want to change your life, shit ain't happening for you.
You ain't got to change nothing, man. You do have to change your life. If it ain't happen, my fault, go ahead, bro.
All you have to do is talk to people who are on the job.
Yeah.
All right? There are 3 consistencies that you have to have throughout this entire process.
Talk to them.
They're going to ask you, do you have family and gang members? The answer is no.
It's no.
They're going to ask you, how much do you drink? 1 shot when I go out?
Communion Sundays.
Excessive?
That's it.
Or no, it's another one's like, I have 2 or 3, and then I just drink water. Like super random, right? Whatever your answer is to that question, it's going to come up again.
Yep.
So if you say you had 1 shot, the next time you see that question,
1 shot.
1 shot. Have you ever been arrested?
If you say yes to this, bro, you just don't deserve the job. Like, straight up. And people do that.
Oh.
They do that, bro.
The answer is no.
It's no. Let them do their own work. Let them be the police. Let them find out you got arrested. Don't tell them.
That's it. When you're doing your psychic vow, right?
This makes 4, just so you know.
Yeah. This is just, I just kind of it's a little trauma for me, right?
You can't never count.
If they ask you, do you get nervous when you hear loud noises? The answer is no.
It's definitely no.
You're going to see 3 different forms of that same question. No. So all I'm telling you is you have to be consistent with your answers throughout. That's it. That's all. Do not deviate. Do not feel pressure because you're getting the lie detector test and now you feel like
nervous and
you
sweating.
need to tell the truth.
No. Some things don't work.
Have you ever stole? No. Don't be like, yeah, I stole a pen in grammar school. The answer's no. Okay? God damn, man.
I don't know why people get on these lie detectors. They feel all this pressure, this immense pressure, because they're attached to a lie detector machine when you lie to your significant other every goddamn day to save your life and your relationship and your marriage. And how do you pass that test, but you fail this test? Bro, it's the same playbook. You fighting for your life. You know what I'm saying? Just do it.
Yeah, on some kale shit.
Just do it, bro.
All right, man, look.
We out of Chicago, bro. It's enough.
I don't go down south too often. But if I do,
I love eating coochie, bro. What you talking about, fam? Grow up.
If I go down south,
You gonna say it again?
yeah, I'm probably gonna hit like Memphis, you know what I mean, Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? Am I crooked, you know what I'm saying? I'm down there. Never going to Alabama.
Why not?
It's way too hot. The flies are too big. Like
It's only one thing in Alabama that you can go for. That's probably fucking football, bro. The end.
that's it.
That's the end.
It's nothing but dirt roads, racism, and Friday night lights. That's it. That's all
That's a lot of nothing, man.
You know what I mean? Roll Tide.
They
Right?
ain't even got notable restaurants, bro.
Zero. I don't know if they have a downtown.
That's disgusting. That's
What is
nasty,
the capital of Alabama?
Montgomery, I think.
Can't be.
I think it's
Not
Montgomery.
where they was fighting at.
Let me hit Google. Let me hit Google.
So why you Google that? And feel free to cut me off. There is a young player. He's a sophomore. His name is Cam Pritchett. All right.
I hate his name already.
A four-star athlete.
He a baller.
6'3", 200
Montgomery.
some odd pounds. Montgomery it is. Okay, cool. Montgomery, that's trash. This young man has over 30 offers, Power 5 schools. We're talking Auburn, Colorado, Florida State. He's a real baller. And he was offered an NIL deal for $750K, and he turned it down
For what?
because he wanted to be loyal to Alabama and his high school. Now, people, if you do not know, let me explain to you some of these NIL rules. Alabama is one of the states that does not or that restricts NIL for high school students.
Really?
Yes.
So he wasn't getting no money? Was he getting money already?
Zero.
This is a fatherless household this guy's in.
We're gonna get there.
Oh my God.
So, group of people with some money said, hey, go to a different state, $750 on the table for you.
How they know he got offered this? It's so much I'm picking apart already.
This is what was reported. Because he's a big-time athlete.
Nobody still got to know.
Well, so this is what I don't
Nobody
like.
got to
This is what I
know.
don't like. Oh, yeah, this is definitely a parenting issue. All right, so you mean to tell me that in Alabama, and I may sound like I am being,
No, just do it.
what's the word? It don't even matter what the word is. At the end of the day, it can't be too many kids down there that have two-parent households. And if it is, right, I would say total household income, $45,000 to $50,000.
Oh, they on that poverty shit. They on
Super
that poverty
poverty,
shit.
right? And he's not in the capital. He's not in Montgomery. You mean to tell me that your two parents or one parent could not leave their $30,000 a year job to relocate to a neighboring state to have life-changing money?
Top 10 poor states. Alabama comes in at 7. They broke. The South trash. Mississippi, Kentucky, Louisiana. Hey, man. Tennessee's 10. Yeah, bro, it's over with. Y'all needed that $750K. Y'all needed it. So you're going to wait till you get to college to get more money, which is fine if you like being broke.
For another 2 years.
I wonder if they got a trailer home.
Oh, it is. It ain't nothing but trailer
Man,
homes
it's a
out
lot of them down there. We sound so stereotypical, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Look, listen here, my man. Cam, I want to say that I actually respect it, but I don't. I don't. You know what I mean? Because look, I want you to think about this, young man.
That's life-changing for him right now.
That's life-changing for him and his
At this moment.
his mama, his grandmama, his brothers, his sisters, if he has those. Anybody should be able to uproot themselves for $750 to go to the next neighboring state. Because if you get hurt in the next 2 years,
It's over.
that's $750 off the table. Your phone's gonna stop ringing.
It's a wrap. And trust, but you know how boosters work, right? Let's not be naive and act really stupid, you know, like people tend to do in 2025. Since COVID, people act dumb and have been able to get away with it, bro. The same people that's offering you this $750K will move you. They will have that moving fee. I've seen it happen. I've dealt with it before. You know how this is. You talk to countless athletes that when it's all said and done, so they don't get nobody in trouble, they'll tell you all the shit that people pay for just because they can put a ball in the hoop, they can tackle a quarterback, they can run a 4-4, you know, they can kick a soccer ball, all this stuff, bro. All of it. Throw a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. For real.
Look, loyalty is cool, and I get it.
For the birds.
And
Dogs are loyal, bro.
This is even more funny. His starting quarterback, white boy, says, we're loyal to the soil. Ain't no money in that soil. Ain't nothing growing in that soil.
He just stole E40 line.
Yeah.
Wow.
What happened?
I hope E40 sue him.
Look, I don't even know if your mom, your dad, your grandmama, your auntie.
There's no father there, bro. Stop saying that. I'm gonna manifest that. There's no, can't be.
There's no way that you turn down $750 with the hopes that when you get to college in 2 years that you get this bag again.
So they don't take math in high school. $750 plus whatever else is more.
And he has a 3.0 GPA.
So he's smart.
Supposedly.
Well, I don't know about the education system down there, so I'm gonna let that breathe.
Gotta be a little slow.
If you poor, that school system definitely poor.
Gotta be a little slow.
Yeah, you better go to Alabama, son, bro. Yeah, that's only hope. Go to Alabama.
Hey, look, young brother, this doesn't define you, but it makes your life different. Even if you don't get another dime in college, you have a head start of $750 as a sophomore. Now, when you get to college, you're gonna get a degree. You're gonna play all 4 years.
If you want to.
If you want to.
If you want to.
Right? Because they gotta honor your scholarship, whether you get hurt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get that and you're gonna have your $750. Now just make sure your mama, your auntie, and your daddy that ain't there, that ain't been there, that's not trying to come back, ain't trying to spend up your money. You know what I'm saying? But bro, this is a terrible decision.
I don't agree with him on that. You know, this is why fathers are needed in men's lives. You hear me? This is why they need it. Cam, whatever. I'm tired of talking about him, bro.
People will love say, I grew up privileged. I'm taking $750.
Yeah, you should.
Fuck you, man.
And if they did give me $750, they better not leave nothing laying around. I'm gonna steal that too.
Why are you a thief, bro?
Okay, man. Look, if you respect your property and you really want it, you want to leave it laying around. You put it up.
And this is my business partner. He's a thief. It's crazy.
Damn.
Hey.
Boy, you already know the story though. Boy.
All right. Y'all gotta pardon me because this week in sports media.
Not kind of black man.
No.
Not at all.
No. Shannon Sharpe. Uncle Shay. I don't give a fuck if you got the pay.
Come on now.
I don't give a fuck if you trying to lay.
Come on now.
Lakers in 5. Spinning shit.
Oh my God.
Sleeps with LeBron sheets and all that.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
A huge supporter of LeBron. LeBron would never.
He would never, man. He would never play in the snow like that.
Dr. Umar says 1,000 lashes. Monique told you.
She told him.
Stop it.
Don't do it.
Now look, Shannon, I can't talk to your guilt or your innocence.
Ew.
All right? But people, if this is your first time seeing us or even hearing about this story, let's be clear. Shannon Sharpe has been sued for
allegedly
grape allegations.
Come on now.
Assault allegations for a young
some fresh snow
Caucasian woman at the tender age of 19.
That's when they met.
That's when they met.
Okay.
He had to knock it down right away. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. Hoes is hoes, bro. Excuse me. 304s is 304s.
He might have knocked it down as soon as she got done.
Might have knocked it down in the gym. He got done
doing his bench press. Come to find out, she's an OnlyFans model. Now, he's being sued.
For how much?
50 mil.
To the tune of 50 mil?
50 mil.
Hey.
Now, we as the public, what we found out is that he had been in litigation for 6 weeks before this hit the streets.
Smart man.
And, he offered a 10. She said, nah.
Bro, all attention ain't good attention.
Then he drops a video and says, hey, this is a shakedown. I don't know if this is a shakedown. I don't know if you just have been fooled by, again, the white girl. Right?
The downfall of man, brother.
The downfall of man.
We never gonna leave y'all alone, though. Don't trip.
Dr. Umar said this is a very strategic takedown, shakedown for all of our black influencers, all of our black leaders. Now, I don't know if I consider Shannon Sharpe a black leader.
In that space, everybody call him Unc.
Okay.
Everybody call him Unc, you know what I'm saying? All right. Him or Stephen A.
At this point, I don't fuck with Stephen A at all.
Who would you listen to? How many black men would you listen to in this space before Shannon. You see what I'm saying? In that space, on TV and in the podcast space, coming to these sports. Because he even branched out into the talk about his personal life with the nightcap, bro. I fuck with Gil and I'm tough. I fuck with Shay. Sports wise, it's not too many out there, brother.
All right, listening.
You see what I'm saying?
Cool.
So that what lead means to me.
It's entertainment. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
fair, right?
In that space,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ryan
you know
Clark and them.
I definitely sent some emails to his media company. You know,
did you get a response?
No, pending.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You could be the ops, bro.
But so now it makes me think about when you have someone at the head of your media space with allegations like this. If you did this now puts all of your staff at a disadvantage because now you not making the same money. I can't make the same money. It
cascades down.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And I've maybe given up another job or whatever, right? But at the end of the day, I don't want to believe this shit, but I don't know what the fuck going on out here.
Bro.
All I know is when you get to 100 mil, the waters get murky and motherfuckers come after you.
Facts. More sharks.
You know what I'm saying?
More sharks, bro. I don't feel bad for him, bro.
I don't at all.
I don't feel bad for him, dog, because it sounds like you got lazy, you got sloppy, you start thinking with your dick, you know what I'm saying? Fresh nose was a little too tempting for you. You couldn't help it. I just got and you couldn't help it this week if you are in the social media space and your algorithms made you see some shay. You know what I'm saying? So I started listening, going down the rabbit hole, bro, like listen to opinions. And to hear people saying, well, the first thing they were mad at was the age difference. I'm like, cool, be mad as you want to be, but let's check the legality of it. Yes, I'm going there. It's legal, fucking fine. So let's get that out the way, you know what I'm saying? The next thing on the hierarchy of what they were mad about was the fact that she was non-black. You know what I'm saying? Like, in our culture, you get caught cheating or you get done bad by somebody that's not black, they like, that's what you deserve. You should have kept it with a sister. You know what I'm saying? They fucking go there, you know what I'm saying? I even seen somebody celebrating this outcome. Several people celebrating this outcome because it was a non-black person. He should have stuck with the sisters, you know what I'm saying? And next was the most interesting part. Some of these girls just sounded mad because it wasn't them. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't them. Like, you mad you couldn't weaponize your coochie, man, And we got to stop this. Yeah, they really got it sounded a little salty, man. Like, hey, I'm a baddie. You on the internet popping it for free or for the low. She caught the right one, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all been DMing Shay them that ass twerking and shit.
Y'all know where she met him at, right? Not in Harold's, not in no 5-star Michelin restaurant. She met that motherfucker in the gym. Keep your shit up, you know what I'm saying? And stop using this conversation about, and when it goes back to the age thing, the age gap, many women were saying, why was he dealing with her anyway? The frontal lobe was not developed and this. I say, shut the fuck up. She's smart enough to have an OnlyFans page and to trap a millionaire. She's not dumb. She's not dumb at all. You got to get rid of people's opinions, but like, we just had Tracy Ellis Ross talking to Michelle Obama about how she date young men. We gonna go back to Dre and Michelle always. That's the most obvious one recently. But we never talk about the Seinfeld with the young chicks. The Leonardo DiCaprio with the young chicks. We never, ever do that. So people's opinions is trash. And let's talk about the real predator here. You think that she was with Shannon Sharpe because she thought he was handsome? I'm not judging this man looks. You think she was with him because he was in the gym? She been at the gym for a while. She with him because she's a financial fucking predator, bro. Y'all want to call him a predator? I don't see the predatory behavior, and this is because she's legal. I can't say it's predatory at all. He just going to hunt what he want. He like, Miss, I'm going to say your name, Gabrielle Zuninga. You know what I'm saying? He like him like that, let him have him like that. If she like it like Shannon, let her have it like Shannon. But he going for shit to kill, to stroke. She going for something that's going to pay. And if she passing it out, he cashing out, you know what I'm saying? And they got each other, they got what the fuck they need, bro. Like, that's the real predator to me, though. We don't talk about that enough, dog. These women that just go hunt in these clubs, you on the internet, you in these spaces with men, high-value men, for lack of a better term. You go in places where, if you catch something, if some bite, hook, line, and sinker, it's going to be something that can benefit you. That's all it is, man. So we need to bring more light to that conversation because it's happening all the time. And some of y'all just mad that y'all ain't got it no more. Y'all ain't got that Bruce Leroy glow. Y'all ain't got the show enough glow no more. Y'all just out here getting fucked.
For the free.
For the free, bro. That's it.
Hey, Shannon walks in court.
Okay.
Him and his white attorney who tried to flip the black male term and actually get the definition, which was funny. But I'll get to that in a second. But we walk in to court.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today we must remember 2 words.
Hey.
Oh my God.
We hit with the all rise. Y'all can sit down now.
2 words that form the cornerstone of justice in America is burden of proof.
It's 3 words.
We don't count the O and F.
We don't count prepositions. No, okay, cool.
This is not the court of public opinion.
Okay.
It's not the court of law. Actually, it is the court of law.
Okay, it's one of them.
In a court of law, accusations, no matter how explosive, no matter how emotional, it must be proven through fact. My client that you have grown to love,
Unc.
UNC, or depending where you at, UNK.
There you go, man.
This isn't about the facts. The plaintiff will try to make it about something different. This is about timing. This is about motive. This is about evidence. And this is about credibility.
Come on now. Objection. I don't got none, sorry.
This is not about rumors. This is not about feelings. This is not about social media headlines.
This nigga trying to free the slaves or something?
I want the court of public opinion to ask yourself, why hasn't she tried to have him arrested? So you skip the fact that you were completely violated, so you say.
Aggressively violated.
And get right to the bag. Doesn't make sense. And I'm not sure what the laws are in that particular state that this case was filed in, but does the state pick this case up criminally?
Good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you talk about Shay said it was a shakedown, look, it's not illegal to be a nasty nigga. Like, this is nasty work, Shay. Let me be clear. Like, it's a bunch of 30, 40, 50-years, aunties, cousins, maybe even some young grandmas.
Get them rental cars out of here, bro. Get them old beat up rental cars the fuck out of here.
You don't want no auntie?
I don't. I'm an uncle. I do prefer people in my age range, but if he don't want a rental, he want a car of Western or Cicero, he's entitled to that. He can go to the dealership and get him one. He can afford that. Men with money get what the hell they want. They can do what the hell they want to do until they can't. Until it's an issue. Auntie, y'all rental cars. That ass may be fat still. You may be curved and bumped up. You might still cook the green beans and potatoes. You might with the bacon bits in. You might have all that. But if I don't want that mileage, you know what I'm saying? You can't roll that odometer back on that coochie. You can't. I'll
say this. As his defense attorney in this podcast space, all of the facts will come out. And when you see that there are gaping holes in these accusations, there will only be one verdict.
Yeah, he cooked.
Not guilty.
Oh, that's the one? Okay.
Not guilty.
Cooked.
You got him cooked?
Fried hard, Chicago-style chicken. You know what I'm saying? Cooked, bro. It's over. I ain't never seen Mark leave Disney that fast. Never.
Look, real shit though. It is interesting about the timing, right?
Absolutely.
It is interesting how she isn't going for the criminal aspect.
That's common now because money's more important. Money, a piece of the pie is peace of mind to these people now.
Well, I mean, shit. If you got raped and graped, yeah, I feel like you should get paid, right? But if that didn't happen, then let's not. Because I don't see how you can do one without the other. And is that on the person who was assaulted to decide? Well, I don't want to get him locked up, but I do want his money.
I think it depends on. We've seen it play out over time. Fuck what I think. Over time, where what would make this person happy or help them deal with what had happened to them, they'll choose that. And right now, I don't blame anybody that's going for the bag, bro, because look here, what is getting you arrested gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Let me get some of that bag first, and then maybe later, you know, if I feel a way, unless we come to some kind of agreement, you can go and skedaddle.
Hey, look, I want all my people that are in positions You are the asset, so protect yourself. Have people around you that protect you, because women have been known for the downfall of a lot of empires. Names like Monica Lewinsky come to mind. Names like
Juanita Jordan.
Juanita Jordan.
I'm just gonna say her anyway.
Rose McGowan, right? She brought up
Christian Rock.
who?
Blueface girlfriend.
I don't know if he had no
You know what I'm
empire.
saying? I don't know. He had a bunch of ratchets following him.
But no, like real shit, man. Like
Nicole Simpson.
there you go.
Come on, man.
You know
We
what I'm saying?
run it
Like,
off.
The bunnies are running rampant
Fresh
in,
snow.
in our community.
Snowing all year round some places.
This has to stop. You know, today is less about seduction and more about exposure. So if she can get paid and be seen and be fake famous for 5 minutes,
You said fake famous. Hey, man, when is somebody going to look into this attorney, bro? When is somebody going to look into Mr. Busby?
Busby.
Bro, it's like everywhere. You just failed with the Jay-Z lawsuit. You failed with the Diddy lawsuit. How do you fail with a Diddy lawsuit, bro? How do you do that? There's so much there. You know what I'm saying? You did represent Deshaun Watson. You know, hey, man, he was a freaky little boy. He loved massages. He liked his shoulder massage and his balls massage.
He got
You
off
know,
light.
He did, though, you know what I'm saying? So I think somehow, some way, bro, his credibility has to be checked. It's like he putting his name on everything, these bogus lawsuits. Just like when people file false police reports against others and it turns out not to be true, there's no consequences, bro.
Right.
The same, that needs to change, and the same that has to go for these attorneys that just filed, that go for these cash grabs. Something has to happen, bro. And it'll slow down, I promise you. If there are consequences and repercussions, you know what Eddie Murphy said on Life, consequences and repercussions. Touch my cornbread. If you go to somebody's cornbread and you under false narrative or pretense and you can't get it, bro, you should be penalized.
Trump, if you're going to do something like all this fake money that you're giving back to HBCUs and all that type of shit, after you just told every college student that they need to pay their money back, fuck out of here. All right?
That part too. And at the same time, he taking artifacts out the Black History Museum. Bro, what's going on out here, man?
Yeah, man, you know.
Wow.
Give them a little, the shit that they care about, we're going to take major shit away.
You see him tweet about Shedeur, though?
Yes. 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 Guy is very strategic with his bullshit.
Hey, dog. That's the funniest shit on earth. I'm looking like, man, just go have a seat for 47.
So when y'all see this, Shedeur, went fifth round?
Fifth round, pick 144.
To the Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns, what Deshaun Watson was.
Okay.
Funny how it comes up.
All right, so this is how I feel about...
Wait. Before you go, a quick question. If I came to you as a respectable talking head in the football world, and I say, hey, to each and every team except Cleveland, why didn't y'all pick Shedeur Sanders? You know, and if your team needed a quarterback, if you didn't have the Mahomes and the Loves and Caleb Williams, if you didn't have these great quarterbacks, the Browns quarterback, the Bills quarterback who just won MVP, Lamar Jackson, if you don't have Joe Burrow, I forgot all these names now, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, you don't have these quarterbacks or even the prospect Trevor Lawrence's, why'd you skip a highly touted, award-winning, All-American, Offensive Player of the Year, Joe Namath award-winning quarterback out of college? Why'd you not take him?
And would this question be asked off record?
Off record, absolutely.
Off record, well, we had a meeting of all the white guys that own all the teams. We are wealthy and we pay these niggers. And
Okay.
there's no way that he's going to come into our league and show us up. So we're going to show him who really has the power.
Talk about it.
This was very intentional. This was less about how good or bad Shedeur is. This was about him walking into an interview and not meeting the expectations of who he sat down with.
You think so?
Yes. He didn't play the game. He didn't come in there suited and booted. He didn't come in there
swagged out.
He came in there swagged out,
right?
Bro. And that is threatening to white people because they can't control you when you have that on you. When you walk with that, when you live with that.
That's because it seems bigger than the brand.
Yes.
It seems bigger than that shield. They don't like that.
They don't like the fact that he has his own brand. They don't like the fact that he comes from money.
From money.
That money that they gave away to his father.
Willfully.
You know what I'm saying?
Willfully.
So this is an opportunity to try to humble him, make a statement to him, make a statement to his family, make a statement to Prime. And all y'all did was wake up a monster.
I believe that too, though. I believe that too.
You know, I saw a lot of late round.
Face ass. Terrorist talk over there. Stop playing with me.
I saw a lot of former players that went late in rounds that end up being great.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, Joe Montana was a very, very late.
Tom Brady was last.
Tom Brady, right? And he's been trained with Tom Brady.
Yep. Talk about it.
You know, so again, when you don't shuck and jive and kiss ass for this big conglomerate of white folks who actually, these are people who run a world. These
Good
are
old
people,
boys. Yeah.
These are people who have billions upon billions of dollars who decide the
Your
laws
fate. Yeah.
that happen every day. So when you walk in, you're not walking in as a guy that needs this job, that needs to change my family's life. Technically, Shedeur doesn't need the NFL.
That was a problem.
And they don't like that.
That was a problem, I'm saying, in my opinion. Like, it was all about, fam, they the last league standing that make sure that they are at the forefront of their league, not the players. MLB, they fought a good fight for a long time. They gave it up. They fought the bat flips. They fought everything else. They fought to keep the game old and slow for a long time. Everything's different now. The NBA has been the flagship for putting its players first, at least in our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Soccer, I don't know too much about like that, how they run it. Boxing, it has to be about. And UFC, it has to be about. Dana White is tremendous about making sure his fighters get what they deserve and be in the forefront of that sport. You know what I'm saying? Boxing, it's too many belts, too many separated entities running boxing, but you can't help but have the players, the individuals be the forefront. The NFL is the last league standing. Y'all thought, see, this is a tap. A tap, you know what I'm saying? This one didn't affect the culture the way Kaepernick's blackballing
there you go.
And treatment affect the culture. But this is a light tap, a light reminder, a light pap. Like, hey, y'all, we still run this, you know what I'm saying? He may be prime time. And Deion can walk in any room, anywhere else but the NFL. I'll give him Dallas and Atlanta. Who's in San Francisco too, I think. Them three teams he can, but that league won't let him come in and set up prime time. They won't, you know what I'm saying? We had a whole different conversation going before he got picked. We found out he got picked right before our show started. We happy for the brother, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Happy for the brother. He's going to go somewhere and make a difference. Watching the quarterbacks they took before him, I'm looking like, ew. Dog. Hey, you was wrong too, bro. I went back to that TikTok and started counting Jodies and jagged edges, bro.
Jodeci winning, bro.
By like one. And it's still popping though.
You that petty and did the math?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I did when I was outside waiting to get in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Minutes before the show. You know, but yeah, dog. Yeah. Just I'm watching that post, bro. But you do a shout out to you, man. You know, we can get up off that, bro, because he gonna win. But NFL, y'all still some fuck boys. Y'all fuck boys, y'all still good old boys, y'all still running. We got you, you know. And this is what y'all get for turning back in. This is what we get for tuning back into the NFL so soon after Kaepernick, you know. They gave us Jay-Z, bro. We should be happy. They gave us Jay-Z. Jay-Z gave us Kendrick Lamar. It's getting too hip-hoppy. It's getting too swag, too rizzed up. They gave us Jay-Z. They just gave us K-Dot for the Super Bowl. They got to slow us down a little bit, bro. You can't walk in with 2 Chainz got 2 chains.
And unfortunately, he's the guy that they're gonna try to make an example out of. And
3.9 GPA.
The writing's on the fucking wall.
He gonna be good, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look,
you getting a jersey?
And yeah, for sure. But also, I want y'all to stop being like super hypercritical over former players' kids, especially when their father has been a top tier player
and coach.
You know what I'm saying? That means he comes from great stock. His life is different, so he needs to be evaluated differently.
That's true.
Now, people are going to say, yeah, he has an average arm, and average speed, and this, that, and third. Guess what? He's solid. He's changed programs.
Check the numbers.
He can play.
Check the numbers.
He can play the game of football. And for y'all to play with this young man's life, it's that same bullshit y'all did when y'all drafted 3 black quarterbacks and how y'all presented it to the media.
Yeah.
That was bullshit. Y'all got to stop this bullshit. We're here. We're not going anywhere. Shedeur, go kill. You Midwest now. All right?
There you go. Hey, Cleveland, a boring-ass city, bro. Take all your friends with you. Joakim, one thing I respect about Joakim Noah, when he said Cleveland, I ain't never heard anybody say he wanted to go to Cleveland. He's not lying. Moving right along, though. And this week, in our daily LeBron James news, it's like doing stuff while LeBron, all right? Rapper Kevin Gates, if you want to call him that, took to the internet to speak on how he doesn't like how Savannah James, the lovely wife of LeBron James, looks at him, but wishes that she looked at him like white women look at LeBron James.
Not the snow bunnies.
The fresh snow, old snow, dirty snow, snow bunnies, period. You know what I'm saying? Snow bunnies out here causing havoc. Yeah, they're running amok right now, you know? And people, of course, because LeBron can't do anything, you can't be a dad while LeBron, you can't Taco Tuesday while LeBron, you can't make movies while LeBron, you can't do anything while LeBron because it's going to make news and people are going to hate the Jordashians and just people just that don't like you are going to hate. They said, how come he didn't run up on Kevin Gates like he ran up on Stephen A. Smith? How come he didn't go approach Kevin Gates like he approached Stephen A. Smith? And that let me know two things, bro. That y'all some pussies. Y'all think Kevin Gates tough because he rap. Y'all, that persona is scaring y'all. I'm glad I don't fuck with y'all. And let me know, shout out to Aaron Magruder that made the Boondocks, that you motherfuckers, the second thing is that y'all love nigga moments. Forget that word. Y'all love nigga moments. Do you know what it would have looked like? As bad as it looked with him walking and talking to Stephen A. Smith, it would look so much worse if you walked up to Kevin Gates and got into a confrontation after Kevin Gates said what he just said. That is crash dummy language at its finest. You can't do shit. Y'all want LeBron to be Maximus from 300 and fight everybody. Y'all want him to be Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and be at the front of black activism while being a father, while playing 8 months out the year, 9 months out the year for y'all. He does a great job at that. Y'all want this man to be Heathcliff Huxtable as a father, you know what I'm saying? Not Bill, but Heathcliff. You know how that goes, you know what I'm saying? Not Pill. As a father. Y'all want him to be Ryan Coogler and Spike Lee with his movie with Spring Hill Productions. I think it's the name of it, you know what I'm saying? With his movie company. Y'all want to be everything but who the fuck he want to be. First of all, Kevin Gates, it just look nobody just finds it weird that you paid so many thousands of dollars to come to a Lakers game and hope to get you a viral SAS moment. That's my perception of it. We ain't seen the Lakers game all year. I haven't. I watched the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? You come to troll. You didn't get to see Savannah, little thirst ass. You want to hit Savannah, bro. We watching you. Hey, Bron Sexton's got your back. Bron Glazer's got your back, Bron. Savannah's safe. She's safe where we at, though. And why you watch this man's wife like that? That's super duper fucking weird. You had your 2 minutes of fame with that song, 2 Phones is over with.
I got 2
phones. One for the tribe and one for the... I know that shit, bro.
Yeah,
you know
it. Fire.
It just dumb, bro. Like, the cemetery is full of black men that keep the same energy. Jail is full of black men that keep the same energy. Some of y'all got to think, and y'all don't. All y'all see is, it's LeBron. Let me find something wrong. Let me do this. Let me do that. Y'all want LeBron to break records that... Y'all want to break records that don't even exist. The man can't do nothing right, bro. Nothing. And I also deleted any Kevin Gates on my library.
Damn!
I'm like, hey, man, look here, fam.
I mean, you shouldn't have really had that shit in.
I should not. But I like the song 2 Phones, though, bro.
Yeah, I'll hear it when they play it.
Talk about it. He's still on my Spotify, my title, though.
Man. You know what I mean? Like, look, LeBron did a great job, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you say? King don't talk to ponds, whatever.
Yeah, what to next, my queen?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't even know if him and Kevin Gates are cool. We don't know if he's ever been invited to the house. We don't know what their relationship is. I don't think what he said was
egregious.
I don't think it was that crazy. That's just how he saw it. And again, anything attached to LeBron, it goes crazy. Very similar to anything or anybody attached to Jordan. It goes crazy. So at the end of the day, stop fucking judging. This is this man's wife. You know how much shit she done been through? How much dope shit she done been through?
And gonna do. And she outside now, bro. She raised them kids. She got one left, bro. Like, the look thing killed me, bro. Savannah you don't know how he views how Savannah looks at him. She been there since high school. These white women see a meal ticket.
Exactly.
They see King Kong and Jane. You know what I'm
And
saying?
when you married that long and you've been together that long, sometimes you tired of the motherfucker you looking at.
Speak to it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at my wife all the time as if.
But you feel it though.
Yeah.
You feel the same way.
Right. So, you're not going to look at your husband the same way. Women, when you're married for
10 years, 20-something
right?
years, bro.
And they've been through every stage of
a relationship, life, parenting,
and
business.
money.
You can go through.
And money, right? We have to deal with what comes with being on this camera every day.
Yeah, I love these
Come
hoes.
on, Gates. Shit was funny. LeBron probably laughed. He probably laughed.
I didn't think it was funny, bro.
I thought it was kind of funny.
First of all, I can't take somebody serious that admitted that he fucked his cousin, like his second cousin, and his grandma told him that's your cousin. He said, well, I can't stop now. It's good. But how you take that man seriously, bro? I can't do it.
What if it was his step cousin?
You're a dirty motherfucker.
I'm just saying. What if there's no blood? What if there's no blood? You know
That shit don't count.
Okay then.
That shit don't count, bro.
We don't know. All I'm saying is, man, like this shit that is attached to LeBron, man, is ridiculous. Let this man live. Let Bronny live. And you know what I mean? Gates, and to be honest with you, Gates, you was zesty as fuck in that video.
And he had the Lakers game with a whole. I'm sorry, I'm calling Brittany Renner what she is.
With the not the dashiki.
You're not a hoe, Brittany. A reformed 304. Member of the numbers community.
That's who that was.
Brittany Renner, bro.
Yeah, see, I'm not even in these streets like that.
Bro, like how you say anything about anybody look at anybody? Your girl looked at plenty shafts, plenty balls, plenty assholes, plenty other men. You tweaking.
So it's okay for her now to walk around with a Muslim garment?
You gotta forgive all women, bro. Stop playing. Don't play with the sisterhood like that. That come get your ass.
I didn't know. I'm just asking.
Yes, you can.
You know what I mean? Like, was that all for cameras? Like, again, people, y'all have to understand, man. Sometimes people do things to stay relevant, keep their name alive.
This one of them.
They're selling something. They're selling product. They're selling attention. And, maybe that's what that was, man. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You've never heard a scandal with LeBron in it?
You never will. Him going to Miami was terrible. That was awful. He can't do that. He made Space Jam over again. He produced House Party. What's like Watergate to these motherfuckers haters out here? It's Watergate, bro.
Shit is bad, bro. Shit is really fucking bad, man. Look, man, the man has a team, and how they move has to be commended. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, wait a minute. On top of that, when he addressed Stephen A. Smith, it was a meaningless regular season game. This the playoffs we in. Why do I care who's in the stands except my wife and my kids? I don't care. Hey, Crypto.com Arena. How the fuck y'all let Kevin Gates in the stadium? How y'all let him in?
Hello.
We gonna get to the real issues. How y'all let him in there? This is goofy, man. They probably didn't know who he was though. They're like, who's this?
Who runs the team?
Don't talk about Jeannie Buss like that.
You know what I'm saying? Jeannie Buss, white girl. You know what I mean?
You better leave that snowball alone.
Hey, I'm going here now. I'm here. Jeannie Buss, white girl, runs the team. She may be a good woman and all that. All I'm saying is they like headlines. They like headlines. I've never seen Kevin Gates courtside.
I haven't, bro.
And
I never want to again either,
after
though.
that shit goes viral, and then LeBron feeds into it and says what he says, he's courtside. I would not surprise me if the Lakers put him courtside.
Don't you do my... Hey, dog.
I'm just saying.
So lifelong Lakers fan, you will not disrespect...
Let's keep it a bean out here. All I'm saying is you have to remember that basketball now is entertainment.
It's been a business.
You know, been that,
been
right?
a soap opera.
Especially in L.A. So, whatever.
Yeah, it's cool.
You know what I mean? Before we get out of here, any of our listeners, our viewers, if you've ever gone to or attended or actually enrolled in a black college.
HBCU.
Say it again for me.
HBCU.
I want to give y'all the top 10. Actually, no, we're not even going to do top 10. We're going to say that for part 2. I'm going to give you the top 5 HBCUs known for partying, but you don't graduate.
Party late, low grad rate.
Would you like to take a couple guesses at the top 5?
All right. Northern Illinois.
Northern Illinois is black as fuck, but it's not HBCU.
Okay, because all they do is party. Every nigga I know with the Northern.
Shout out to the hustlers.
and Southern.
Shout out to Carbondale for sure. Salute you for life.
I'm not sure y'all graduate though. I'm not sure.
I don't think a lot of us did.
Y'all do that for yourselves, though. Let's see. What's the more popular ones? Let me try with, look here. Almost went here, so let me go here. The Howard Bisons.
Howard Bisons is number 2.
Oh, that was a good one right there, though. It's family. I'm doing good on Family Feud. Let me tell you something, dog. I went there, walking through the halls of a dormitory. My dad gave me the fist bump. My mama started praying. Them girls was out there, and they had, ooh, don't worry about it. Okay, cool. Too much testifying.
A lot of people get lost in the sauce at Howard.
It got to be...
Big DC energy.
Chocolate City's a motherfucker, bro. For real. It's a motherfucker. Tuskegee?
Tuskegee did not make the top 5.
Damn. Y'all can party, though. Y'all party for 3 straight days for no reason at all. It was Tuesday through a Thursday. Y'all just partying.
Shout out to Kojo, man.
Shout he?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Love Tuskegee.
Hey, bro. Florida A&M.
Florida A&M. That's number 1. FAMU.
What's their graduation rate? Do you know?
Negative 52%. So more than half of you motherfuckers that have ever gone to FAMU did not graduate. So it makes me call out my man Cosign. Did you graduate?
Why Coach catching strays, bro?
My man Noise. Did you graduate?
Wait a minute. What was Howard graduation rate?
Hold on.
Who else? Oh, okay.
Our own host, Kelsey Yogi.
Dr. Mila.
Dr. Mila Mars, did you graduate?
Where'd you get that degree from, girl?
Yeah.
We want to know now. We want to know. You got to tell us. What was Howard graduation rate? Do you know?
I don't.
Okay, cool. Fuck them. TSU.
TSU did not make the top 5.
They in that list somewhere there.
Texas Southern University did not make the top 5.
Don't give them that sauce. Okay. I don't know, bro. Give them to me.
Grambling State University.
I wouldn't have guessed them, bro.
Why not? It's all black.
Yeah.
Niggas don't do nothing but barbecue and cook. Barbecue and cook, that's what I'm saying.
Cook. Bethune-Cookman.
Bethune-Cookman is not in the top 5.
Damn. But I bet they party hard, though, because...
But Grambling State is number 4.
Okay.
So we have Howard at number 2.
Yep. Florida A&M number 1.
Florida.
Who?
Florida.
Florida.
A&M, FAMU,
Vagina.
number 1. Grambling State number 4. And so we need number 3 and we need number 5.
Shit, bro. I don't know, dog.
At number 5, Clark, Atlanta.
Woo! Hey.
Freaknik.
Hey, bro. Look here. How they not number 1? I demand a recount.
It's the nightlife capital of the world.
Ain't they that close to Morehouse, too?
All that.
So every man that's not swinging for the same team is across the street. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. They right there.
Hey, their graduation rate is 39%. So a third of you motherfuckers.
Doo-doo.
3 of the people that you kicking with, only 1 of y'all getting up out of there.
with paperwork.
Right. All right. At number 3, Southern University.
I should have guessed that, bro.
Southern University.
30
to 35% of y'all not getting out of it.
And I bet when this list hit and they see this, y'all let us know, chat. I bet cats be mad that they didn't come in number 1 for partying. They ain't even worry about the graduation rate.
Hell no. Hell no. Like, nigga, I'm from the third. I'm from the ward. Like, whoever's accepted me, I'm in there.
I'm going.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting away from this shit here.
Get a Pell Grant. Get some free money for a minute. Oh, that Pell Grant was sweet. Pell Grant for a minute. Get some free money. You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy part, all y'all teams are trash.
Right. Don't understand. My little cousin was still cooking for a little while, though. He doing all right. He doing all right.
Yeah.
He don't count to that percentage.
We'll do a part 2.
Yeah.
We'll do a part 2.
Amen.
Amen. Hey,
Amen.
look. This is episode 249.
Right.
If you didn't like this episode, pick another one.
Watch it again, because it was good.
Thank y'all for liking, subscribing. My name is Amon. Say what you want. Spell my name right. To my left, I got my boy AB, the internet's number 1 hater.
Absolutely. More to come.
Top out. I said top out. What the fuck is top out?
That's nasty work, bro.
Nasty work.